Okay, now I'm live, and I think it's working this time. I did it again. I tried to shoot this in the backyard, and it was in and out of Wi-Fi, so I couldn't get the video to work. It was in and out. So anyway, I am live now again, and my topic tonight is injury. So as you guys can see, I have this beautiful black boot on. It's super sexy. It's super sexy when I wear a skirt or jeans or skinny jeans or anything like that. And I have like 3 of these in my closet because I trash them and they get super sweaty and nasty and they smell. So I've actually like dipped it in the pool and then let it dry in the sun because it just smells so bad. Or I spray it with OxyClean. Anyway, so here are my 5 tips for dealing with injury. Okay, so most every athlete will end up dealing with some sort of injury over their career. And some of us are more lucky than others when it comes to getting injured. Like sometimes you just meet people that like never have any issue with anything and they can race their entire career, their entire life and never really have any issues. And then there's people that like start swimming and then they hurt their shoulder. They put in too much mileage and then they get plantar fasciitis or something like that. So I've been like pretty lucky up until about now. Obviously, I've had surgery on this foot twice this year. Once to really fix it and then once to take the hardware out. So it's it's definitely been a journey. It's had a lot of ups and downs and stuff like that. And so that's why I drink wine every night, because I've learned to cope. So anyway, all right, so I'm gonna take a sip of this. All right, so my point is you can choose how you react to injury, right? You can either see the glass as half full or you can see the glass as half empty. In my case, I'm trying really hard to see the glass as half full, okay? Because I think there's a higher message to all this. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I think God's trying to tell me something. And so I'm kind of trying to be open to that. But anyway, I'm choosing to be positive about it because I really can't do shit about it, right? So, but what I can do is stay positive and look to the future as something bright. So, my number one tip is know that this is temporary, okay? I don't think I've ever seen somebody whose injury never gets better. I mean, plantar fasciitis or knee pain or a meniscus tear or any of that stuff eventually gets better. Unless you lose a limb or something like that, you're probably going to heal up in due time. So realize that it's going to take time. It might not be in your time. It might be in God's time, but it's going to happen, and you're going to get back to your sport, okay? So take advantage of the break if you can, okay? Put your trust, this is number 2, put your trust in God's perfect plan for your healing, which is sort of like number 1. It is not up to you. It's not. It's up to God how fast you heal, right? Because He's the only one that can really heal you. So what I've done is just ask. You can always send it up there as a request because He sees all the requests, okay? So you only have so much control, but what you can do is take control over the stuff that you do have control over, like doing your physical therapy and going to the chiropractor and icing and stretching and foam rolling and resistable and strengthening your core, you can take advantage of all that stuff. So, you know, you need to take control of the stuff that you can control, okay? And then the rest is up to God. Number 3, make a list of all the things that you can do. So like for the 6 weeks I was on crutches, I wrote out, oh my gosh, maybe like 10 workouts of all the stuff that I could do with either upper body or core, that I could do on crutches until I was allowed to swim. And I wasn't allowed to swim, oh my gosh, maybe for like a month I didn't swim because I couldn't kick. But you got to make a list of the stuff that you can do and do that. And swimming is your friend when you're injured, especially in your lower body. If you're injured in your shoulder or whatever, then the stationary bike is your friend, or running, or, you know. So you have to stay positive that way and think of all the stuff that you can do, because there's always somebody that can do less than you, right? So you got to stay positive, because having been to the PT clinic for maybe like 16 visits or something like that, I think I had to go, I realized that I have no problems compared to the people that are there, and I'm dead serious about that. I have no problems when I go in there and see people that have been in a car accident or have had a stroke, or kids that are in a wheelchair, or that kind of thing. So it like puts things in, it doesn't cure you, but it puts things in perspective. So the other thing you can do is really truly work your core, and that is going to prevent future injury when you have a strong core. So you should be doing all kinds of stuff to improve your core strength. Medicine ball, Bosu ball, planks, anything you can do, obliques, all that stuff. So get after it on the core, and you won't get injured as much in your extremities. All right, number 4, don't let it go. Like this injury here, I kind of let it go for a while when I came back from my big race, and I was like, no, it'll heal up, I'm good, I just put it in the boot for a little while, it just needs to heal, and it never got better. And then I started limping, and then people started asking questions, and then I went to a football game and I had to hold on to the bleachers to get up the steps to see my son's football game. And then my husband was like, okay, what's up with that? Because like you're injured. And I was gonna race the next day, and I ended up not racing because he was gonna be highly unhappy with me. So my point is, like, don't let it go. If you have insurance, then go see a chiropractor or a doctor or anybody that can like diagnose you, because if not, you're just gonna keep waiting around, and you're gonna just prolong it without it getting fixed. So take action on it and don't let it go, okay? Number 5, never take your eyes off your long-term goal. So that is gonna really help you move along if you keep your sights on an event that you do want to do. It might not be in the next 6 months, but it might be after that. So keep in mind that you're going to get better, and that this too shall pass, and that you're probably going to race again, and you're going to look back at this time and just be like, all right, well, it went pretty fast and it wasn't that bad, right? Even though it totally sucks when you're in it, you got to keep your eyes on the big picture. And one of the cyclists said to me the other day is like, okay, well, we have to focus on getting you able to walk first before you can run. And that's so true, because you know, you need your feet for the rest of your life. So if your Ironman isn't happening in 2018, it's going to happen in 2019, because you're going to heal up and you're going to get better, and you're going to do all the right things to get you there, especially if you're passionate about your sport like I am. So that's really it. This paper is totally soaking wet right now because I'm out here in the rain. But this was a blog post I did on my blog, and I just wanted to share with you guys. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to visit my website. It's brand new, and it has all kinds of stuff on there for you. And drop me a comment below if you have a different way that you deal with injury. And maybe like drinking wine is a way to deal with injury too. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. Don't forget to like this page and visit my website and message me if you need a coach or a trainer. All right, have a good night.